So let's start lying on our backs, and you can have your right side face the computer. So we're just turning our neck the other way. So I'm going to come down and get comfortable. Good. John, best to take a sit now. Actually, every time you lift, you can really engage your abdomen. All right, so let's take your arms and stretch and reach up. And then pull your tailbone down towards your heels as you take your arms up overhead and just feel a nice long stretch of your torso. And then you can start bringing your rib cage in. Good. And then we're going to exhale, take your arms to your sides, and then draw your two knees up over your chest. Pause here for just a moment with your right leg. Begin, you're going to get on the BC. You're just going to ride your little bike there for a moment, stretching all the way out. Good. And then we'll take that and stretch in the opposite direction. So you're just going biking backwards. Good. Let's take a pause. And then with your left leg, con la pierna izquierda, vamos en bici. You're going to go take a little ride on your bike. So pay attention to how your hip is working. If you're feeling like your hips are tight, don't lower the legs so much, right? And then exhale, stretch and reach away. And if you're feeling like your hamstrings are tight, go ahead and make sure you get as much of a flex in your foot as you can. Good. So now let's just take a second, ride a very small imaginary bike, 2 legs. It's a tiny one, tiny little BC. Good. And then we'll change the direction once again. Good. So now inhale, take your 2 arms up. And then exhale, round through your ribs, lift your head and chest. And you're going to stretch one leg out and then the other leg out, and one leg out and then the other leg out. And we'll just take this a few times. Again, feeling your abdominal wall connecting, lengthening, strengthening. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Go ahead, exhale. Relax your head here for just a moment. 2 knees soft, arms to your sides, tailbone lifts. And then exhale, comes right back down. Tailbone lifts again. And then exhale down. One more time, tailbone lifts. And then pause. Let's exhale, stretch and extend your right leg up. Tailbone lifts. And then down. One more time, tailbone lifts. And then down. Changing sides, opposite leg up. Tailbone lifts. And then down. Good. Really getting a stretch in your hamstrings as you go. Tailbone lifts and then down. 2 legs together, up, and then right back down, up, and then down. So let's fold your feet, place your feet on the floor, los pies en el piso. And now you're going to take your arms here to your sides and squeeze your scapula together, get the shoulder blades moving in. And then you're going to inhale, come all the way down, 2, 3. Tailbone reaches toward your heels, rib cage pulls in, and then you exhale and lift. So see if every time you lower, you articulate the vertebra, lengthen out, and then exhale, undulate, ondulando la columna arriba otra vez. Try it one more time, all the way down. Beautiful. And then exhale and lift. With your pelvis lifted, take a second, tap the heels, right, left, izquierda, derecha, izquierda, derecha. Good. And now the plantas del pie, so the balls of the feet, tap them right, left. Good. 2 heels up. Now 2 balls of feet up. Good. Just feeling that aliveness in your bottom body. Good. Lifting the sitting bones each time you exhale. And take in, hold in all the way up here. Now let's exhale. Slowly lower that down. 2 arms over your chest, 2 shins over your chest. Stretch, reach out, 2, 3. And now we'll draw into 3. And we'll stretch out, 2, 3. And then draw into 3. We'll stretch out, 2, 3. And we'll draw into 3. Let's stretch out. Good. And now you're going to exhale, lift your limbs so the arms travel alongside the ears, and then the legs come right up. So we're going to go down, 2, 3, and then up, 2, 3. Let's go down, bajando, subiendo. Muy bien, bajando, subiendo. Let's do that one more time, bajando. Y ahora subiendo. Good, lift your head and chest. Sweep the hands, move them back behind the head. And now your abdominal wall pulls in and you're gonna pulse. 5, 4, and 3, dos, uno. Let's turn to the right and vamos 5, 4, 3, dos, uno. A la izquierda, so you're gonna go to the left. 5, 4, 3, dos, uno. Very nice. Inhale, lowering your head and chest, cross the right leg over the left. 3 circles here. Good. And let this circle, you're going to wake up your abdomen, but then also let's just let it stretch or massage really. Masajear la espalda inferior. So you're going to massage your low back just a little. Good. Changing the cross, cambiamos. And then you're going to change the direction. Cambiamos la dirección del movimiento circular of your circular movement here. And then vamos a hacerlo otra dirección. Very, very, very nice. Good, let's pause. Once again, hands move behind the head. Now let's lengthen the legs, point the toes. Now change the cross of the legs. Go 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Pause, lift your scapula up. Take the legs out a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the scapula, la escápula arriba, and then estiramos las piernas afuera. Here you go, changing that cross one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, pause. So now bend the knees. You got your left ankle over your right. Now take your hands to your 2 ankles and then fold those hips in just a little. So maybe your hands on the knees, shins, or if they reach to your ankles, great. That's fantastic. Good. And then from here, you're going to exhale, stretch, take your 2 legs up, change the cross the other way, fold the legs in, and then same thing, just kind of rock your hips. Gently, gently, gently. Good. And again, feeling this as like a little massage for your back. So now nos ponemos los pies. You're going to put your feet on the floor. And I want you to just pretend that you were hopping in the air. And you're going to take that 10 times. So the feet, it's like you're jumping. Look at how high you can go. And we're going to try another 8 and 7. So really land through the feet. 6 and feel your low belly connected. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Feet down, pelvis up, hips lifted. And now your right leg comes up. You're going to tap down on the floor. 5, por la pierna derecha. 3, with your rodilla doblada. 2, 1. Muy bien. Let's place that foot down. Push. Empujamos la pelvis arriba otra vez. And now the left leg down and up. 5, 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Muy bien. We'll put that leg down. Now lift the right again. Stretch it out. Afuera, adentro. 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Muy bien. Bajando la pierna. Lowering the leg. Otra pierna arriba. Out. Afuera, adentro. 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Muy bien, la pierna abajo. So now you're going to stretch your right leg all the way up in the air. Y bajamos, subimos. Lowering, lifting. We'll go 3, and 2, and 1. Good. So for me, these are great. Just hip awakeners, right? They're strengthening. There's some stretching happening. Super functional. Try 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Let that come down. Opposite leg up once again. Now sitting bones. 5, 4, 3. Isquiones arriba. 2, 1. Y bajamos la pierna otra vez. Here we go. Otra pierna arriba. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Bajando la pierna. So you're going to lower that leg. Slowly lower the bones of your pelvis. Take your hands here back behind your thighs. Now we're going to take a little Supta Paschimottanasana, so a little stretch of your low back. Oh, goodness. So I hope everybody, I truly hope everybody loves this. Let's try that a couple more times. So I'm going to take my hands atrás in the back of the legs and then exhale, lift up. Good. Feeling that. Feeling myself there lower with control once again. Now you can try lifting and potentially leaving your hands with your feet and just hold this position here. So this is a version of Halasana, plow pose. Good, give it a few breaths. Again, releasing the low back. 2 and 1. Muy bien. Let's take your feet together and your knees apart. Let the arms float to the floor. So again, I hope this is a feel-good move on all the hips. Now see if you can squeeze the feet, press the arms down, lift the pelvis. And we're just going to hold this for about 5 breaths with the pelvis lifted. Con la pelvis arriba. 5. Feel full exhales here. Beautiful. Now exhale, release that. Take your hands, las manos detrás de la cabeza. Put your hands back behind the head. Entrelazados con los dedos. So now lift your la escápula arriba. Lift your shoulder blades up. And now exhale, lift your thigh bones up. Good. You can stretch your right leg out on the diagonal. Circle it. Tiny little circle. 3, 2, 1. Otra dirección. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bringing that leg in. Scoop it in, lifting la escápula arriba otra vez. Try that with your left leg. 3, 2, 1. Otra dirección. 3, 2, 1. Good. 2 feet together. Let's exhale, stretch and reach the legs out. Now your heels together. Take them, beat them. 3, 2, 1. Lower the head and chest. Let the legs stretch. So feel a big release through the inner thighs and then lifting right back up. Tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, lowering the head and chest. Another big breath. Exhale, lift and tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend the knees. Hands here, reach around, wrap around your feet, and then you're going to exhale just again. Create a little rock in your Supta Baddha Konasana. Good, 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 good. And then from here, if you want to give it just one stretch, I know everyone's dying to let one leg just reach all the way out. And feel that deep, deep stretch. So again, doesn't matter how much you extend the knee, just feel your pelvis, your hips, tailbone stay nice and anchored, and then let the legs stretch out. Oh, this is feeling good. Let's do this a couple more times. Dos más veces. Good. So stretch the leg out, and again, feel your torso stay estable. Otra pierna afuera. Good. And now, do you want to try dos piernas afuera? Good. All right, so you can stay here, or if you're not taking a sip of your beer, you can exhale, lift, and take your tailbone all the way up, sitting bones all the way up. Good. This is called Upavista Konasana. Yes, you've stretched. Excellent. So now we're going to roll up the tailbone, return to the floor, soles of the feet can pull together, and you can rock to a seated position. Excellent. I want to do roll-ups, but I want to do just a little bit more hip stretching here, a little low back stretching, then we'll do roll-ups on the other side. So las manos, nos ponemos las manos encima de los pies. So put your hands here on your feet for a moment, and then just exhale. So we're facing the computer, and we're gonna come and stretch forward, and then release and pull back. Estirando adelante, and then exhale, reaching back. Estirando adelante. Good. Exhale, coming back. Last time. Estirando adelante. So now you're going to bring los dedos entrelazados. So bring the Arms up overhead. Place your hands here on the top of your head. Nos ponemos las manos en la cabeza and then pull your shoulder blades together and then just reach your rib cage side to side. Good. Good. Now we'll exhale, sweep, take your arms up. Y hacemos círculos. You're going to make circles with the ribs all the way around. Y circulando otra dirección. And then you'll circle all the way around the other way. Good. So sweep, reach all the way around. One more time. Excellent. So now I'm just going to turn the other way. So now this is my left side facing the computer. And I'm going to come down to the mat. So go ahead, let your fingertips reach in towards your toes. Dedos de la mano, dedos del pie juntos. And then you're going to inhale, sweep, bring yourself up. And then exhale, slowly lower, bajando. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So when you come down to the floor again, reach your tailbone towards your heels. Pull the abdominal wall in. And then we're going to exhale, lift the head, chest, shoulders as you sweep and reach all the way up. Good. So this time, stretch your left leg out. And we're going to come stretch over this leg. Take a couple big breaths. And then you'll exhale, take the arms coming up. This time we're going to lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Arms alongside the ears, overhead. Inhale. And exhale, subiendo, lifting. One more time. All the way up. Hands reach back towards your foot. You're going to bend the knee. Exhale, take a big stretch up. So take a moment to estirar. You're going to stretch the ball of your foot kind of up towards the sky to get into your calf. Shoulder blades pull together. So remember, every time you take a moment to do a big, deep stretch, you're just providing more circulation. You're letting those muscles open up, something they need. So let's exhale, release, bring that down, leave that leg bent. And then vamos a estirar. You're going to stretch your other leg out. So this is the same kind of stretch, essentially. It's going to target your hand. I find it targets my hamstring a little bit more. Inhale, let's come up. Take your arms, los brazos arriba. Y vamos a bajar. Vamos bajando 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, inspirando. And then exhale, las manos. Aquí you're going to put your hands either on your hip or you just stretch and reach all the way up. Beautiful. So now fingertips reach out towards the toes. And you'll bend the knee, bring it in. And then exhale, stretch, reaching up. And again, really focus on the back of the leg, opening up. Parts of that stretch, I know my calves for me right now these days are very uncomfortable. So knowing the difference between discomfort and pain, there's a cultural lesson in there too. All right, go ahead, bend the knee. And from here, let's bring ourselves a little forward on your blanket. Take your hands back behind the thighs. I want you to just tip your weight back into your sits bones, and then exhale, rock, and find yourself all the way upright. Beautiful. This time, one arm, I've got my brazo izquierdo is going to stretch out, and you'll reach up and rock. Beautiful. Switching arms. Let's reach out. Good. Really aiming to keep your legs steady, finding balance. 2 arms. Bajando. Good. Subiendo. Beautiful. So now stretch your 2 legs out. And we're going to try some roll-ups with the legs out. So big breath. Exhale. Estiramos. Adelante. Stretch forward. and then scoop. Feel your belly pull in as you now come all the way back, bone by bone by bone. Connecting each time. Inhale. And then exhale. La cabeza, los hombros, la escápula, las costillas, la espalda inferior, todo levantado. So now let's place your right leg over the left, left arm over the right. Estiramos adelante. Beautiful. Hold your arms out in front, and we're going to flat back one, flat back two, flat back three. Scoop the belly in, and slowly bajando. We're going to roll all the way down. Inhale. And then exhale. Los brazos adelante. Bring your arms forward. And then lift your torso. La cabeza, los hombros, la escápula, las costillas. Good. La espalda inferior. Todo eso. Beautiful. So now we're going to do this again. But you're going to interlace the fingers potentially. So you could leave your arms, just repeat. Or you could take, actually, let's all try it like this. It'll be a little bit easier. So now keep the left hand crossed over the right, all the way up, and you're going to flat back one, flat back two, flat back three. Now scoop the belly as you lower. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, take a breath, feel your heart, feel your lungs. They're supporting you here. Inhale. And exhale, subimos otra vez. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Cambiamos la posición de las piernas. Change your legs. Y ahora change your arms. And now change your life. Just kidding. Take a drink. Every time I say something ridiculous, John, you have to. All right, here we go. Arms out. You're going to stretch forward. And take your torso adelante. Muy bien. So now from here, scoop into the belly and feel yourself really hinge from there. Your arms are supporting you. Legs are supporting you. They're stretching in opposition. Beautiful. Inhale. And then exhale. Expirando, subiendo otra vez. You're going to lift all the way up. 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. So now just fold your arms in. And you can try this lift. So again, if this doesn't work for you, just take your arms and stretch them out. Pero si quieres hacerlo, if you want to try it like this, we're going to flat back one, flat back two, flat back three, scoop the belly. Y bajamos, bajamos, bajamos. Otra vez. Good. Again, you can always just stretch your arms out if you need to, but si no, here we go. Subimos. 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Let's try this. We're going to turn back towards the computer. Cambiamos la dirección. And then from here, so you got your legs stacked one on top of the other. Good. I'm going to take my forearm here to the floor for a moment. I'm going to take my top knee up and in. So, arriba y abajo. Arriba y abajo. Arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo. Hips love this, you guys. Regular practice of these little, I call this hip therapy, la terapia de la cadera. And you get really functional, happy hips. Arriba y abajo. So you're going to come down and up with the whole leg. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now stretch the leg back behind you. Now estiramos adelante, estiramos atrás, stretch it back. Estiramos adelante y atrás. Again, you could always put a hand behind your head. Good. So now hold that leg back behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then your other, take it adelante, take it forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now circulamos. You're going to circle the hip. 5, 4. Should start to feel tired now. Tired but doable. 2, 1. Cambiamos la dirección. Change the direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excelente. Bring that leg back behind you. Stretch, reach yourself up. And we'll stretch towards your legs. Now stretch and twist away. So you'll stretch toward, and then you'll stretch away. And we'll stretch towards the leg, and then away. One more time. estirando la dirección. Ajá. This is a nice stretch for your lado aquí. Good. So now this time, 2 arms down. You're going to lift the back leg. This time, extend it and just take it down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Esta pierna, stretch it, bring it up. Cross it in front of your bottom leg. Get your weight now even on your sits bones. You can, oh, you know what? You could add a mini arm balance. Shall we do this? All right, so if you want to, only if you want to, you pretend you don't have to lift your whole body weight, but you can pretend that you are. This is a very hard pose to do the whole thing. So like if your feet were coming, oh, now I have some ideas. So lift your sitting bones if you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did we love that? Yes, Elizabeth. Está muy bueno. Good. So now tip your weight back and then just lift your legs. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change, uncross. Let's try that whole sequence on the other side. This feels like the most yoga and Pilates class I've ever taught. It's really a mixture. Here we go. La pierna encima, abajo y arriba. So take that top leg down and up. Tres. Oh yes, bring your forearm to the floor. Top hand behind your head if you like. Dos. Uno. Muy bien. Now your top leg. La pierna encima. We're going to take your pie, your foot, down and up. You can think pie, pie, pie while you lift. Good. Now your whole leg. La pierna interna. You're going to come down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Muy bien. Con la pierna adelante, taking the leg forward. Y ahora la pierna atrás. With the leg forward, pierna adelante, pierna atrás. You're in the privacy of your own home. You really want to work on your Spanish. Just say it with me. Atrás, pierna atrás, pierna adelante, pierna atrás. Good. So now we're going to hold la pierna atrás. Arriba, abajo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y ahora adelante. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Circulamos. You're going to circle the leg. 5. Really feeling this now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Otra dirección. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Take la pierna atrás. Take that leg back. Set it down. And then exhale, stretch and reach over. Good. Vamos a hacerlo otra vez. You're going to twist and reach open. Good. So stretch towards the legs and then open as you twist. Stretch and reach. Open as you twist. Stretch and reach. Now open as you twist. Very nice. Stretch and reach towards the legs. Now this time from both arms. Sweep them over. Top leg extends behind you, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now from here, you're going to exhale. I think sweep this leg over. Very nice. Get your weight even on your sitting bones. We were supposed to do a twist. That was the whole reason why we came here. I hope we did that on the other side. Pues giramos aquí. Just take this little twist. Good. Really allow. This is like a modified version of Gumukasana. So really just allow this twist here to release your hips. Well, release for the back. Okay, y ahora adelante otra vez. And now pushing your hands into the floor. Just try lifting your pelvis. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, take it down. Now get your blood going. Now see if you can lift the two legs and pull them back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's unfold the legs. Now cross the ankles and bring your weight forward. So you're going to come onto all fours for a moment. I'm going to put my little weights under my hands. You know what? Let's all just put our weights under our hands. Okay, so now from here, everybody dobla. You're going to so stretch. Take your head down, your tailbone reaches down, and then exhale, let's lift up. So tailbone underneath you, and you'll exhale, come right up. One more time here. Good. And then from here, let's exhale, bring your weights all the way onto your knees and take the feet, tap them into the floor. Two arms out to the side. 5. Now you'll exhale, lift 4. Exhale, lift 3. Exhale, lift 2. Exhale, lift 1. Very nice. So now same thing, 2 arms forward, 5. So really watch that your tailbone will want to fall back. Keep it dropped underneath. Feel your glutes engaged, supporting your low back as your weights move forward. 2 and 1. Very nice. So now from here, with just one arm, circulamos. Let's just circle. 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Other way. 5, 5, 4, 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Let's take the left arm, circling. 5 and 4 and 3. Or otra brazo, whichever arm you haven't done. Again, keep your torso really sturdy. Cambiamos la dirección. Change the direction. 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. 2 weights down for just a moment. Again, you can rest your hands here. Lift your left leg, and I want you to lift and just pull so the knee comes basically to the same plane as your hip if you can. Here we go. 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Let's try that other side. So you'll exhale, lift 5. Exhale, lifting 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Bringing that leg down. Bring your 2 hips back for a moment. Get a little stretch. So now you're going to hold the left leg up and stretch the shin bone out. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Bending the knee, bringing it right back in. Lift the left, or otra pierna, lift it up. Out and back. 5, 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Exhale, release. Left leg stretches out. Set it down on the floor. And then exhale, subimos. So then you'll bring yourself up. Estiramos en esta dirección. You're going to stretch towards that leg. And then subimos and you'll stretch away. Good. So estiramos en la dirección de la pierna. Y después arriba. Good. One more time. Sobre la pierna. And then this time away. Let the top leg lift just by itself. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take the leg slightly forward. Tap down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stretch it back. Stretch it forward. Stretch it back. And adelante. Y atrás. Adelante. Now hold it back. Go 5. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Exhale, setting that leg down. Stretch all the way over. Otra vez. Good. And now you'll exhale, bring your arms forward and stretch your hips back. So you're getting into your inner thigh, your adductor group as the thighs move back. Eso, eso, eso. Beautiful. Now your 2 knees in, and then we'll shift, bring your weight up. Arriba, arriba, arriba. Now that right leg stretches out to the side, and then we'll stretch toward it, and then away, lejos, like away from the leg. So here we go. Toward it, y afuera, out. Good. And then we'll move towards the leg. Otra estiramiento. Good. We're going to do that one more time, estirando en esta dirección. Beautiful. Now pulling away. Remember, feel your oblique wall right here supporting you. And then vamos a subir. You're going to lift your top leg. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Leg moves forward. Tap it down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Leg stretches behind you. 5. Oh, don't do that. You're going to tap forward, tap back. Tap adelante, atrás. Adelante, atrás. Adelante, atrás. Last time. Adelante, atrás. And now tapping. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Set that leg down. Walk your fingertips. You're stretching forward. Once again, moving the hips back, getting that inner thigh group to connect. Lifting up through that side. Excellent. Okay, so now we'll bring 2 legs in. I'm going to now turn so my right side comes to face the computer. I'm going to bring my weights out. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them on this plane just yet, but they're there por si acaso, in case we need them. So now let's exhale and bring your forearms to the floor. And then exhale and lift your 2 hips all the way up. And just give this about 5 breaths. So if it feels nice to let the top of your head come down, good. I want you to squeeze your scapula together. And from here, raise one leg. Just give that 5 breaths. Your hips staying steady. Maybe a little exhale gives you a little greater height. And then once again, lowering the leg. Let's stretch the opposite leg up. Good. Maybe one little extra lift there. And then we'll bring both knees, bring them all the way down to the floor. Stretch, reach your sits bones back towards your heels. Good. And now from here, let's move your hips. Let them tap the floor. Exhale, push back. Let them tap the floor. Exhale, pushing back. Tapping the floor. Exhale, back. Tapping down. Exhale, lifting. Tapping down. Exhale, lift. Let's hold right above the floor for just a moment. You can now let your hip bones come down. And then let's exhale, reach, let your sternum rise up. Good. So then we're going to roll onto your side here for a moment. And we're going to start here. We're going to do a little external rotation. So let the heels pull together, and you're going to toes on the bottom of your foot, or on the bottom foot rather, are just pulling together. Good. So now the top leg, let it tap down and up on this little diagonal. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now you're going to go toes to your knee, toes to your ankle, toes to your tobillo, rodilla, tobillo, rodilla, tobillo, rodilla, tobillo, rodilla, tobillo, rodilla. Now estiramos adelante. So now you're going to take our arriba. So you're going to stretch the toes in the air, then back to the knee, down and back, down and back, down and back, down, and back. Now pause, foot to the thigh, lift the bottom leg, 10, 9, light little pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Exhale, let the top knee travel all the way forward. Let your top arm travel back. And from here, just circle, circle, circle. Hacemos círculos con el brazo. Make some circles there with your arm. Let it stretch all the way up, out, back. Sometimes I get a better stretch for my shoulder if I keep my arm con la rodilla doblada, right? It's a little bit more of a, it's just a little more secure. So now continue to reach that arm back behind you. Take a couple big breaths. Esperando aquí. Excellent. So now let's come up for a moment. Slide your two knees together, pushing the arms down. Estiramos, you're going to come over and take that sequence on the other side. Good. So resting your head there on your bottom arm. Let's see if I can move this way just a hair so my feet are more in the frame. So now try that same thing. So you're going to let the heels pull together and your toes pull apart. And just this act of doing this, you're waking up external rotation. So sometimes if we don't really properly warm up, it can be a little irritating. Good. So now I want you to hold just that top heel taps down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, talón a talón, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now point the toe. Vamos a apuntar, and you're going to take the toe to your, so dedo del pie and tu tobillo. So take it to the, what do you call that? Tobillo, and then to your rodilla, to your knee. So tobillo to your ankle, a rodilla. Good. So rodilla, tobillo, rodilla, tobillo. Keep moving, externally rotating so the knee is coming up. Here we go. 3, y 2, y 1. Muy bien. Holding that leg, so you're going to stretch up. Now tap the toe to your rodilla y afuera. Good. So exhale, estiramos arriba, estiramos arriba, estiramos arriba. Last time, arriba. And now la pierna abajo, you're going to put the foot there on your muslo, on your thigh. Whoa. And then, so that's the thing you exactly don't want to do is let the hips fall back. But instead, keep your hips level, vertical, one on top of the other. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, y 5, y 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Muy bien. So now let that leg come down. Continue to open this hip here for just a moment. Enjoy that stretch. And then you're going to take the top knee. Allow it to come forward. And then the top elbow. It's going to circle, circle, circle. Estamos haciendo círculos con el brazo encima. Good. And then cambiamos la dirección. You're going to change the direction con este brazo. Good. So just knowing too, these little movements can really help us with any kind of congestion that builds up in the joint and the muscles. So exhale, stretch, reach back behind you for a momentito. Good. And then we're going to exhale, roll back onto your abdomen once again. Now let the top of your head come down to the floor. And then subimos. Lift your two legs, and we're going to let the legs come down and up. Take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and one. Just releasing. Rock your back side to side, lado y lado. So now heels together and then out. Just take that little action, waking up external rotation on this plane. Tres, y dos, y uno. Good. So now with your legs externally rotated, lift, and again, you'll take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead. Now with the legs lifted, beat the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Return your legs to parallel. Pull your codos, pull your elbows underneath you. And lift your sternum. So let this act be a big stretch for your back. Good. And then scoop your belly up from the floor and lift your two legs. Your right leg, you're going to just kick, kick, reach back. Left leg, kick, kick, reaching back. Right leg, kick, kick, and back. Left leg, kick, kick. Really extend the sternum. Kick, kick, and back. Kick, kick, and back. Last time, each leg, kick, kick, patata, patata. Good. Pause, two legs down. Lifting up once again. Beautiful. Letting the head come down. Sweep your, well, actually try this with me really fast. Bring your arms now back behind you. Good. Lift the arms. Now lift your head. Good. Lift the sternum. Lift the two legs. Good. And then once again, you'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Little flutter kick of the legs. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms at your sides. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, arms out in front. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Palms beneath your shoulders. Exhale, reach up, take a big stretch. Estirando afuera, you're going to stretch out, back through the legs. Keep rising the tail, letting the tailbone come all the way up. And now let's empujamos, push your hands back and take yourself into a forward bend. Beautiful. So now, taking your blanket to the side, let's pick up your weights for a moment. Let me check the time. Oh, we gotta be done soon. So very quickly, and this configuration needs to shift just a hair. Here we go. All right. So let's take a second to bring your weights bring your weights to your side. And then we're gonna exhale, just step your right foot forward, turn your back toes slightly out, and then bring your hips back to face forward. Beautiful. So now holding this position, let your left arm move forward, let your right arm move to the side. So we're gonna go 5, exhale 4, exhale 3, and exhale 2, and exhale 1. Very nice. Extend the sternum, reach it forward. Good, now your right arm reaches forward, and then the left. So we'll go 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Your two arms to the side, elbows pull wide. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Letting the arms float into your sides. Let's go ahead. Stretch all the way down. Abajo en la dirección del piso. So stretching towards the floor. Beautiful. Letting your back leg really push the leg back through the heel. Now lift, push the shin bone back. Then the thigh bone back. And then your same thing. You're straightening your front knee. So if you can, take two hands to the outside of your right leg, and you'll feel just a little bit deeper stretch through the IT band, etc. Let's go ahead, push that front foot down deep into the floor to bring yourself back up. Good, the back foot can step in. Now the right leg steps back, turn the right toes out slightly. Good, and then we're gonna take this same little sequence here. So now your right arm's gonna reach forward, left arm to the side. So here we go, take 5, and take 4, and take 3, 3, 2, y 1. Muy bien. So now, left arm forward, brazo adelante. Now we change. 5, 4, keep squeezing your scapula together. 3, y 2, y 1. Muy bien. Your 2 brazos adelante. So take your 2 arms right in front of each other. The arms sweep 5. The arms sweep 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's exhale. Slowly, bajamos, bajamos, bajamos. You stretch, take your arms down. So remember, put some energy in that back leg. Let the heel anchor into the floor. Then reach the shin bone up and the thigh bone up. Let the top of your head down. Good. Now, if it feels all right, go ahead, take 2 hands to the outside of your left leg. Estirando adelante. Beautiful. So now 2 hands back. You're going to step your 2 feet together, and we're going to bend 2 knees down. Good. So let yourself balance here for a moment. Si quieres. Beautiful. And then exhale with the sits bones. Let yourself start to move down towards the floor. You want to put a little blanket, little cushion, anything underneath you. Go ahead, open the arms, let the legs relax, come to a comfortable position. And let's take a few big deep breaths together. So you're gonna let your torso rise up, down low, respirando profundamente, breathing deeply. Respirando por las costillas. Costillas anchas, your ribs widening. And then feeling your lungs, your heart open completely. That's the sound of a happy grandmother and granddaughter together. It's pretty cute. All right, so let's go ahead, stretch, reach your arms all the way up and out. And then we're gonna take your knees, draw them in over your chest. Rock your back side to side. Good, and then we're gonna slowly roll onto one side. And push up into a seated position. We'll just bring our palms together. That was a happy hour indeed. Muchas gracias por participar. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Namaste.